What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting from the D, out here getting my 10,000 steps in because, we have to whenever possible. So let's get into the topic at hand. WNBA. Yeah, I know, your favorite. But it's not about the players being delusional this time. I know that's been the case a lot, and I don't blame you for assuming that'd be the case now, but you're wrong. That's not the case. Now it's the commissioner being delusional. So delusion in the WNBA is rampant. It's all over. We thought it was just the players, but no. The level of insanity that is spawned by the intense delusion of the WNBA goes all the way up to the top. The commissioner, she was put on blast by one of the players. She plays for the Lynx. They lost in the playoffs. Very controversial foul situation. Some people say it was a legit steal. Some people say the officiating should have called it. I see both sides of the argument. But nonetheless, the commissioner was being pressed about what she intends to do about not only the officiating, but about money in terms of the players' compensation, because she mentioned that players like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, they bring a lot of visibility to the WNBA, and they don't get paid like it. And the commissioner said that only losers complain about the officiating, which I thought was hilarious because, no kidding. If you're getting the officiating, the poor officiating keeps falling on your side of favor, of course you're not going to be complaining about it. So that was just a really silly thing for her to say that only losers complain about the officiating. And they fine anybody who complains about it. The NBA does this too, but in the case of the WNBA, the officiating is so poor to where amateurs, total amateurs, even they can see how bad it is. Everything about the WNBA is subpar, even down to the officiating. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there, man. It's going to be some people mad at me for saying this, I'm a misogynist, isn't that? No, it has nothing to do with misogyny. It has to do with the product is far inferior to the men's version, even down to the officiating. They can't even get that right. The commissioner also, and you're not going to believe this, the commissioner also said that Caitlin Clark should be grateful, basically, for the platform that the WNBA gives her, because she credits the WNBA for why she was able to make $60 million in advertising dollars off the court. This woman, let me go over here for a second. This woman is acting like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark weren't already millionaires before touching the league. Those two young women could have just not played ball. They had already achieved the bag. They already had it. The WNBA was paying them they rookie season like $70,000 each. So they were getting paid a wage comparable to your average person. Well, not average, but you guys get what I'm saying. A regular person that's not a pro athlete can achieve a wage like that. Now, I get it. The WNBA don't really make money like that, so that's why they're getting that. I'm just simply throwing out all the information here. They are getting paid on the higher end of a rookie contract, but you would think they would get some sort of, incentives because they bring the visibility that they do. No, man. So it's not a mistake that the league is fumbling Caitlin Clark the way that it is. For the last couple seasons, this season and the last, people have wondered how and why the WNBA is fumbling Caitlin Clark the way that it is when they've never had a star like this and they've never had the visibility that they do with the rivalry, if you want to call it, between her and Reese. Well, that pretty much answers it. The brass up top doesn't really think they're the reason for the uptick. They think that it's something that they're doing. She mentioned some TV rights deal that they have. That, I don't know why she mentioned that, because that TV rights deal, to my understanding, went into effect the year before Reese and Clark came into the league. So her throwing out there now how they should be, I don't want to misquote her on that, but basically she was saying that they should be very thankful, very grateful for the TV rights deal that she had just got them, when this deal she's talking about is not new. I don't know, man. It's just, the WNBA is such a weird league, man. But, and here's something else I'm going to say that may not be very popular. I personally think that the reason why this league is in the shape that it is because there's no men in any key decision-making positions. It's all ran, operated by women. When you put a bunch of feminist boss babes in charge of something like this, this is what you get. There's a reason why it's just never been able to make a turnaround. I get it that the product isn't as entertaining as the NBA, but if they were better at marketing, if they were better at making people like the product more, because not only is the product not that entertaining, but the people involved, they don't do a very good job of making them likable. Some of them, they have just really bad attitudes. And I get it, there's a level of arrogance that comes with you being good at what you do. So I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about in the instance where we've had NBA players try to give shout outs and nods to WNBA players, and they snap at them with just nasty attitudes. It's like, y'all want all this support. Y'all want people to show up to games and whatnot, but the NBA players, they do this the most, and it's like y'all hate them for it. You want support, but you want to be nasty to the people who do it. And fans see this. Them ridiculous Twitter clapbacks that they be doing, fans see this. So it's like, if y'all treat the men like this, the men of the men's league this way, and they're supporting you more than anybody, like, why should I as a fan even bother? It's just ridiculous. I'm telling y'all, man, I think this league would be better off if it had men if it had a male commissioner and more men in key decision-making positions. I think the league will be better off. You've got a bunch of angry feminist boss babes running the league, and they hate women. They hate women. Look how they act. They especially seem to hate straight women. Like, if you're a woman that likes men, you want to have children, you want to get married, they seem to dislike those types the most. I've never seen this before with the WNBA. If you happen to get pregnant and you're a WNBA player, man, you may not have a spot anymore. How crazy is that? It's a all-female league ran by women. It's supposed to be for women, by women, or whatever, right? But something as important as giving birth, you get treated just, I don't even want to say. You guys know where I'm going with this, man. But there you have it, man. WNBA continues to have problems. The delusion that the players have, yeah, they are delusional. Yeah, they can be annoying. But to see that this mentality runs all the way to the top the way that it does was really shocking. And it really did answer a lot of questions of why certain things are the way that they are with the WNBA. I'm gonna leave it there though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.